All right, greetings. This is Marc Giles, and today we're talking about the top gated communities in White Plains, New York. That's right. If you want to know what living in luxury is like in New York, stick around. And if you stick around to the very end, I'm going to give you a bonus tip. That's right. If you're thinking about buying a home, selling a home, you're going to want to hear about this bonus tip because this is going to make a difference for you. So White Plains, New York is a great community. It's known for its safety. It's known for its shopping. It's known for all of the amenities that a great community has to offer. It's centralized in the middle of Westchester. It's the seat of Westchester County. And so today we're going to talk about the different gated communities in White Plains. Now, number one community we're going to start with is Cobblefield. So Cobblefield is a community that stands out in the middle of Westchester County in the city of White Plains. One of the beautiful things about it is it has a wide variety of the sizes of the homes from 2,200 square feet up to 3,600 square feet. You have tennis courts. It has all of the great things. Another great thing about the city of White Plains is it's centrally located. What that means for you is there's plenty of transportation. If you're driving, you can go from east to west on the 287. And if you're going from north to south, you can get on the Bronx River Parkway heading north, or you can get on the Sprain Parkway heading north or south. So whether you're going upstate New York, you're going to Connecticut, if you're going west to Rockland County, you can also go across the Mayor Cuomo Bridge, formerly known as the Tappan Zee Bridge. So there's plenty of driving transportation throughout White Plains. Also, because White Plains is in the center of Westchester County, there is a hub, a bus hub that passes through White Plains, which will take you pretty much anywhere you want to go. So one of the things that makes Cobblefield a great place is the security and the luxury, and it's centrally located. So if you are interested in looking at any homes there, I've done a search and we've got a nice amount of homes. So check out how we use our website to search for homes. I think you will appreciate it. Okay, so coming up at number 4, we're talking about gated communities in White Plains is the Park Lane Preserve. The Park Lane Preserve provides a beautiful, picturesque, scenic lifestyle for you to enjoy living in every day. You also have your gated community there, so you have your security, and it's a really nice place to live. Additionally, it's near downtown White Plains. So what does that mean for you? It means you have access to a whole lot of shopping. That's right. There's several malls in the downtown area. In fact, they're building a new mall in the downtown section, and you might want to check that out because in a couple of more months, when it's done, it's going to be a great place to do some shopping. And if you like a mixture of that urban feel, like you're living in a city, and at the same time enjoying that suburban lifestyle, White Plains is a great place to live. So if you ever have any questions about White Plains, there's always a great realtor who is very knowledgeable about the area, who you might want to call upon to start showing you some properties. Additionally, if you're sitting home right now and you want to check out what is selling in the White Plains area, check out these houses that we selected below. It's a great place to live once again. Now I want to talk about another community. If you like gated communities, swimming pools, tennis courts, this might appeal to you. Rockledge Community. So back to Rockledge, this was built in 1988. It's a 12-story building. It has 322 units, so it has a lot of people moving in and moving out. It's a condominium. So the condominium project is a place where people gather together, they own the building together, and they share in the expenses. You're going to notice a very contemporary, elegant environment. It's a beautiful building. It has an outdoor pool, you have your fitness center, you have your private security, and it's a tall building in downtown White Plains. You'll also have concierge service and secure access for yourself and your guests. You can have your own parking indoor, and you might even get it outdoor parking. So I would recommend, if you're interested in a type of place like this, you can always set up an appointment to look. But before you start looking, I always recommend that you get pre-approved for the mortgage. Why? Because before you start shopping for a home and spending your gas, wasting time, you will know immediately what your monthly payments could be for an apartment in a place like Rockledge. And it would also include the maintenance. So when you're living in a condominium project like Rockledge, you're paying maintenance fees. What that means is you are sharing in the cost of the maintaining of the building. It's a beautiful building and you want to maintain it and keep it just as nice as when you first visited there and saw it and fell in love with it. So the maintenance cost is something that you'll pay every month so that you can contribute to the cost of the shared areas like the swimming pool, the fitness center, keeping the hallways beautiful, keeping the trash off of the streets, paying for the security. All of these things have a cost, and you will pay a maintenance fee when you are owning a condominium so that you can keep these amenities flowing. Now for number 2. But before I get into number 2, I want to remind you that stick around to the end because I've got a bonus tip that you will not want to miss. Now let's talk about number 2, a gated community in White Plains called The Gates. Now The Gates has an option of single family homes and townhomes. So the architectural designs are beautiful. As you walk through this environment, you're going to notice that this is someplace that you will want to live. So The Gates has plenty of modern amenities. So it's also situated very nicely. You can walk to shopping, to schools, or any type of entertainment that you want to access. It's all accessible at The Gates. So the residents can enjoy convenience and leisure. The spacious layouts at The Gates offers ample space for families to grow. So the buildings are larger. They have plenty of room for your kids to grow and expand and enjoy downtown White Plains. So The Gates offers the residents a great place to come together and stay together. It actually has a clubhouse. Gates has special amenities like fitness, swimming, playgrounds for the children, and tennis courts as well. The Gates is a neighborhood that is designed for families who are wanting to keep their families safe and secure and provide an environment where your children can grow and thrive in a very secure neighborhood. So coming in at number 1 is the Renaissance Square. But before we get into that, I want to remind you we have this bonus tip coming up, so stick around. Renaissance Square is right in the center of White Plains. It has some of the greatest amenities. You have a clubhouse, fitness center, you have concierge, all of the things that you would want living in a luxury environment. There's tons of 1- and 2-bedroom apartments in this Renaissance Square, and it's something to behold. As you visit some of the units that are on the higher floors, you'll have some of the most stunning views of the entire Westchester. That's right. As you look out the window, you can see some of the magnificent views in Westchester County. Because it's located in downtown White Plains, you have full access to walk to the Metro North train station. That's right, you can hop on the Metro North. I personally have ridden from White Plains down to 42nd Street, and sometimes we'll get there in 35 to 40 minutes because they have an express train. And so there's one stop, 125th Street, and then you're right at the Grand Central Station. So it's so convenient to transport yourself back and forth to New York City. And additionally, if you want to go upstate and see some of the beautiful things that Westchester County, Rockland County, and Dutchess have to offer, maybe you want to go apple picking, go to certain farms and check out some of the beautiful things that these counties have to offer, you can hop right on that train and be there in minutes. The Renaissance is a 12-story complex built in 2007. The elevators are easily accessible, and if you take a look at this place, I think you will love it. In fact, I'm going to put a link below so you can start looking at some of the condominium projects in White Plains and throughout the Westchester County area, and I think you're going to find something in there that you might like. So whether you're thinking about buying a property or selling a property, maybe you want to sell your house and move into a condo that has the security and the safety of a gated community, or maybe you just want to buy a smaller house and downsize, this is a conversation that you might want to have with somebody who's knowledgeable about Westchester. So anytime you feel free, give me a call. I'm more than happy to help you find more of the information about the possibilities of what you're looking for living in Westchester County or White Plains. Okay, so now today's bonus tip. So the bonus tip is when you're shopping for a home, one thing you absolutely want to do is not just visit the properties, but visit when you're not looking at a particular unit. You may want to come on a different day in the evening, on the weekend, or even a holiday to find out what it's like living in these areas. Because sometimes people will go visit a property, preview it, fall in love with the property, not knowing what's happening there in the evenings, on the nights, on the weekends, because life changes during those times. But I can assure you, in most places in Westchester County, what you see is what you get. So what you'll find by visiting these neighborhoods during different times, so let's say you go on a Monday evening and you look at a house or a condo or a co-op, if you come back on a weekend or in the evening, you might get a different vibe about the security, the lighting. Maybe at night you want to see more lights. You won't know that unless you visit at nighttime. If you are concerned about the weekend, the noise, partying, things like that, you might want to pop through on a Saturday night and see what's happening then. So whether you're choosing to live in White Plains, New Rochelle, Yonkers, Mount Vernon, anywhere in Westchester County, you want to check out these neighborhoods during off times. Once again, my name is Marc Giles. We'll be having more videos just like this, even better content. What I'd like you to do is subscribe below. You can also make a comment. Let me know more comments about what you'd like to see. Subscribe, like the video. Here's 2 more videos that you might want to check out if you're thinking about living in Westchester County, Connecticut, the Bronx, wherever it is. Whether you're buying a house or selling a house, we've got all of the answers and you have all of the questions.